Hey guys, Tony here. My prediction for the 2017-2018 FA Cup final. Before the start of the year, I thought it would be Manchester City winning the FA Cup final. The reason why has to do with the number 62. But the number 62 is also going to be a reason why I am predicting Manchester United over Chelsea for the 2018 FA Cup final. I locked in on Manchester City. I didn't do all of the research, and there's going to be a huge revelation to be made. Manchester United, in my view, will tie Arsenal for total FA Cup victories. The number 13 is going to be very big for Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson won 13 titles for Manchester United. Very significant. It is Man U that equals 13 in Gematria. It is Mourinho that equals 113 in Gematria. The 13 contained in it. The last time Jose Mourinho won the FA Cup final was while he was with Chelsea. He would face off against his former team, Chelsea. Ever since he became the manager of Manchester United, his old club won a Premier League title. And it was Manchester United that defeated Chelsea 2-0 to have a record-breaking streak of not losing a match. Interesting enough, the last time Jose Mourinho won the FA Cup final was with Chelsea. In 2006-2007, the year 7 that the final was played. Alexis Sanchez, the big acquisition for Manchester United, number 7. Manchester United will remain at 7 FA Cup final losses. It is Alexis Sanchez that is awful familiar with playing at Wembley. He won 2 FA Cup finals with Arsenal. He scored against Chelsea. He scored against Aston Villa. The Alexis Sanchez goals are going to be posted in the description. But going back to Manchester United, Man U equaling 13. The years 6 and 7 add up to 13. Ferguson's 13 Premier League titles with Manchester United. The number 13 is a very big number for Manchester United. It is no coincidence that not only does Man U equal 13, but it is Jose in Gematria that equals 13. A very significant number for Manchester United. His first FA Cup victory with Manchester United would be its 13th FA Cup title. Alexis Sanchez, Jose Mourinho, the very big durations. Mourinho in Gematria equals 113. Jose Mourinho's birthday, his birthday is on January the 26th. That can be written out as 1-26, 126. Jose Mourinho's birthday is on January the 26th. The amount of time from his birthday to the day of the FA Cup final, it doesn't show. Okay, 2017-18 FA Cup final, May the 19th. The amount of time from his birthday, January the 26th, to the day of the FA Cup final is a time span of 113 days. Very significant. But check this out too. Jose Mourinho's last FA Cup victory in 2006-2007. Guess the date of the FA Cup final that year in 2007. Can you guess the date? Voila! The 126 FA Cup that year. 1-26. Jose Mourinho's birthday. The final was played. It was played on May the 19th. This year's final is going to be played on May the 19th. Ah, you can't make this up, people. It's rigged and scripted. The last time he won the FA Cup Finals on the 19th of May, this is just, the games are so scripted. The 126th FA Cup Final connects to his birthday. I tell you, Manchester United are just a big lock. This is a big, grand mocking of the masses. Manchester United, the 2017-2018 FA Cup, Guardiola had some 137 connections. The 137th edition of the FA Cup. And Manchester United in the 137th FA Cup final can have a 13-7 record in the FA Cup final. Pretty interesting that Jose Mourinho won the FA Cup in 2006, 2007. Pretty fitting for Jose Mourinho in Chelsea. He won the 2007 FA Cup final against Manchester United. Manchester United lost that FA Cup final. That's where Jose Mourinho is at right now. The fact that Jose Mourinho won this final is going to be a big clue that Jose Mourinho is going to win. Once again, a direct parallel, Chelsea and Manchester United. This is a lock. Sorry, Spurs fans. This is a business. This is not a game. Your team doesn't bring in the money. Your team doesn't win anyways. You don't win any trophies. Time to wake up that these owners are sucking you out of your money to partake in a rigged, scripted entertainment spectacle. The joke's on you guys. Man U over Chelsea's a lock. Completely scripted by the numbers. It is such a big, giant joke. A big, giant mocking. Number 7, Alexis Sanchez, keeping Manchester United at 7 FA Cup final losses. Now on to Chelsea and Jose Mourinho. Antonio Conte, my bad. May the 19th of 2018 has a date numerology of 62. I thought that connected to Guardiola and Manchester City, but let me show you how I didn't do the research on all of the teams and how I should stick with the process the next time around. Here it is. It is Antonio Conte in gematria that equals 62. Date numerology of 62. He's going to find himself in this FA Cup final again. It is Antonio in gematria that equals 38. 20 plus 18 equals 38. Conte in gematria equals 21. Is this Manchester United's 21st FA Cup final? Okay, it isn't. Manchester United, 19 finals. Chelsea with 12 finals. It is the Freemasons rigging and scripting your sports again. 33 combined FA Cup finals for those teams. They face off in the final. It is Mason in gematria equals 62, the Freemasons. Masonry 33. The Masons equals 33. When you add the date at the end of the date duration from Jose Mourinho's birthday to the day of the Champions League final, 114 days. Jose Mourinho's a Freemason. All these managers are Freemasons. Don't kid yourself. That is exactly the case. Back to Man U equaling 13 and Jose equaling 13. I find it interesting that this would be Chelsea's 13th FA Cup final. 13th FA Cup final. If they lose the final, they would have a 7-6 record in the final. 6 runner-ups, 7 victories. 2006, 2007, Manchester United and Chelsea. This is something to look out for, no doubt about it. Alexis Sanchez. He won the 2015, 2017 FA Cup finals. How about 2018? Nothing much there. I wanted to check it out. Alexis Sanchez, a goal scorer. He scored against Chelsea. He can score against Manchester United again. I think I've broken down this FA Cup final to you to perfection, except for some other things. So we have Antonio Conte equaling 62. Date numerology of the final is 62. We have Chelsea FC equaling 62 and 35. With Antonio Conte, the 17 and the 18 FA Cup finals add up to 35. Pretty interesting. It is Chelsea that equals 26. It is May the 19th that has a date numerology of 26. 11 years ago, Jose Mourinho won the FA Cup final. It is 2018. That equals 11. It's year numerology sequence. How about this coaching rivalry in the Premier League? Mourinho versus Conte. Mourinho versus Conte equals 76. 7 FA Cup victories. No, 7-6. 76. 7 FA Cup runner-ups. 6 FA Cup victories. This 76 holds a lot of significance for Chelsea. Their 13th FA Cup final appearance. Okay, I have one more thing too for you guys. Jose Mourinho, his coaching record is something to keep an eye out. 136 games with Chelsea in his second stint with the club. 136 prior FA Cups. You see, these sports are completely written and scripted, and they are completely done by the numbers. It is such a big, giant joke that people can't see that these games are completely scripted. It is such a joke that people can't see how rigged and how scripted by the numbers these sporting games are. I told people last year that Arsenal beat Chelsea. They didn't believe me. They're like, whoa, Arsenal sucks. Well, they got an offside goal against Chelsea, and you should not be surprised to see the same thing happen here. 137th FA Cup, 13-7 record in the FA Cup final, 137's the 33rd prime. The last time Chelsea played in the final, the 11-12 final. 11 plus 12, okay, that's 23. Alexis Sanchez, his birthday numerology for 2017 adds up to 23. Alexis Sanchez's birthday this year on December the 19th. First of all, this is why he's with Manchester United. December the 19th, 13. Man U equaling 13. I have to do this a short way, god damn it. December the 19th, god damn it. His birthday numerology for this year, Alexis Sanchez equals 68. Recall that championship equals 68. I think this is the hidden clue for Alexis Sanchez. He's not with Arsenal this year. He ends up signing with Manchester United. This is probably what this championship reference to his birthday numerology is referring to. One more thing, Alexis Sanchez joined Manchester United on the 22nd day of January. It was the 22nd straight unbeaten game for Manchester United against Chelsea, if I can recall, when they beat them 2-0 last year. "35 days from his birthday, the January the 22nd, a reference to the Jesuits, 1-22. There may be some hidden Jesuit tributes there. First Jesuit Pope is Pope Francis. He equals 122, 1-22. The day that Alexis Sanchez joined Manchester United. 35 days from his birthday to the day of this transfer. Catholic equals 35. The Pope may be a Satanist. The Red Devils, Manchester United. Man U over Chelsea for the final. It should be a lock.